Hello everybody! Today we will talk of this technological giveaway which are in our life since the year 2000.
Yes, and more precisely on your relationship with them, of the use we make of it, and to the impact on your life.
Okay, so what do we know today?
Well, that we already know that they have changed on your life in an exceptional way.
Okay, yes, we eat with them, we talk to our loved ones.
We listen to music and even sleep with.
But is it dangerous for us?
Before providing the exact information, let's see that the general population think.
Okay.
How much time do you think spend on your phone per day? There is 51 people which spend between 3 hours and 5 hours.
For the people who spend more than 7 hours, it represents 6%, and for the people who spend the less time on their phone, represent 23% between 1 hour and 3 hours. So, we are going to talk about addiction in young people. So, excessive behavior with screens and the internet begins in young people between the age of 12 and 13. It can increase until the age of 15, 16, and then decrease or remain stable. The addictive risk appears around the age of 15 or 16, and it may be associated with dropping out of school, and for that there is 6 to 8% of cases.
There is also the online activities can lead to addiction, like alcohol and other drugs, by activating what is called the reward circuit. In addition to losing interest in activities that generate little dopamine, for example, playing a board game or listen to their teacher at school.
Okay.
Do you spend a lot of time on streaming platform? There is 18.3% people which answered no, and only 17% which answered yes.
Okay. So, to continue, we are going to talk about the danger in screens. So, for the F part, we collected this information. The overuse of screens contribute to the risk of overweight, obesity among the youngest and the not so young. In addition to that, it increases our sedentary lifestyle. And the blue light produced by screens has the effect of delaying melatonin. Melatonin is an hormone necessary for falling asleep. And it is all the more effective with young people because their eyes do not filter enough blue light like adults.
Addicting to video games encourage them to stay awake longer and to continue playing, which has the effect of adjusting their biological clock or creating unhealthy sleep debt. There are also possible dangers that can lead to long-term muscle pain, soreness, and increase the risk of obesity.
Yes, and a prolonged use of screens can cause dry eyes, blurred vision, head hashes, hot or itchy eyes, even a loss of attention or concentration.
Yes, and in the long term, they can cause irreversible effect on the body. Do you think that video games can be beneficial for the development of your people? There is 15% people who answered maybe, 31 who answered not at all, and 15 who answered completely. Now we are going to talk about future consequences.
Yes, we observe among some young children under the age of 3 a significant overexposure to screens, bad use in terms of time spent, and from recreational use to utilitarian use, we move on to an exclusively calming use proposed and then maintained by parents.
The problem is that overexposure to screens for these young children created an attention disorder that will affect their academic performance and their future life.
Exactly. Fascinated by noises and bright lights, totally passive, the very young child may appear as already the victim of a behavior disorder. Overexposure in the child stuck to the screen, and angry reaction during withdrawal. So now we are going to explain you 2 positive points about video games.
Okay. The success of digital games should not be demonized. Access to video games with internet make it possible to satisfy 3 psychological needs that promote the autonomy of young people. They need for affiliation, the possibility of achieving a goal, and giving visibility to their efforts.
Okay. And so, for the second positive point, I would say that video games are not all to be banned. Some can have educational benefits when they are well chosen and age appropriate. For example, they can help develop logic and special skills, solving problems. However, the use must remain supervised.
According to you that they can be the positive points of screens, there is 59% people answered facilitated learning and education, 41% people which answered develop your ability, 10% people for manage your time, 19% people for improve your efficiency, and 83% people opening on the wall.
So, before finishing, we are going to explain you 2 positive points about screens. So, first of all, the use of screens can be useful to help the development of learning, such as languages, for example. It is possible to have the youngest listen to cartoons in other language to help them become familiar with different languages.
Some quality television programs can also be an additional means of promoting the language of children from 2-year-old. There are also interactive apps for learning to read that help them recognize sound and learn a new word.
And here is a poll that shows what is the scariest thing about social media. In the first place, the cyberbullying. In the second place, the personal data theft. In the third place, be spied on remotely. And in fourth place, the depression that networks can cause.
So, to conclude, the screens have positive points to help us manage our time and to free up, but we are taking advantages of this extra time to spend even more time on these screens, which was originally invented to save us time, not to waste it. Now we are finished. Thank you for listening us, and goodbye.